Alright, we're going to try to do another little tutorial thing here. I don't know. I'm going to cut it up and put it in to a video. So let's see. New players. If you want to start with the most money, the most experience and all that stuff, I'm going to show you how to do that. New player, do the demo. And we're going to talk to the S.M.A.R.T vendor right here. And we're going to start collecting inspirations right away. So besides being able to click on her and get some prestige powers, which are free, the S.M.A.R.T Hunted Axe, Origin bonus, Nemesis Staff, Black Wand. These are weapons that you can get. Origin bonus means that if the origin of this matches your origin, and currently my origin is natural. Oh, yeah, natural. So if this is I'm going to read through this and see. Or melee damage is lethal. Slashing damage kind of froze back to characters of technology, science, and natural. So you'll get a bonus to this damage if your technology, science, or natural. And the no bonus means you don't get a bonus to that. The Black Wand is the other three. Magic, mutant, and natural. So you would want to get both of these, but because I'm natural, I'm going to get the Nemesis Staff so that I get the bonus with that, and then claim that, and then you can get the Black Wand, which is no bonus, and then that's the weapon. The other one's gray out because you can only have one. And now we're going to look at these and see what they say. You can acquire this power if you have fewer than 3 of the following attack powers: Mew, Undead Slaying Axe, Nemesis Staff, and Black Wind. So we have 2 of those powers. And these are both melee powers. Since I'm playing a ranger, I'm going to go with the Sands of Mu. Sands of Mu is like a punch a bunch of times, and the Undead Slaying Axe is a huge axe that you swing for damage. All right, that's those options, and those show up in your power bar over here. Nemesis Staff, Sands of Mu, Black Wand, and I got throwing knives because that's part of natural, I guess. I'm guessing. I've never seen throwing knives before. And to put them on your bar, just left click here and it'll shoot down to your bar. Sands of Mu, Black Wand. And then you can adjust those however you want, put them wherever you want. Alright, and that's your, I guess those are attacks. Prestige power attacks. Yeah. Alright. Oh, it looks like these are the ones that come with, here's the knife. You can only you can only acquire at most 1 of the following 5 prestige attack powers: Apprentice Charm, Mutagen, Taser Dart, Throwing Knives, and Trank dart. So each of the origins gets one of these. I'm not sure what goes to what, but taser I know is technology, and natural is throwing knives. I think magic might be charm, apprentice charm, and I guess mutation would be mutagen, and then science I guess is the trank dart that you get. So that's prestige power attacks that you can get. That are free. Alright, you can get travel powers as well. Prestige powers, travel. And then here, there's a bunch of stuff, but we don't have 10,000, 10 million, and 1 million to get all of these to look at. You can get a jump pack or a steam jump. So the jump pack just helps you jump up. Both of these do the same thing. One looks like kind of like a steam jetpack, like what are they? I don't know what that's called. Like steampunk. And then this jump pack is just a little one, and it goes across your shoulders when you get it. I always get the jump pack. So we'll buy that one because it's free, and that's the one for travel powers. There are sprints. Each of the sprints give you different looks, so I'm gonna claim them all, and it's gonna put them over here. Like, I'll show you the jump pack. I don't know if I can do that right now. Like, so that's what the jump pack looks like. And then when you jump, when you fall, you take damage. So if you fall too far, you'll take damage. So be careful with that. All right. Show me your wares. I think you can revoke prestige. You can revoke the ones that you got. Throwing knives, S.M.A.R.T. If you don't want them, you can revoke all those that we just got and pick something different if you want. I'm assuming you want to pick something different. And then the prestige travel powers, you can revoke athletic run, which is this one here. And you can also revoke the jump pack. And what I'll do is I'm going to try to revoke it here. It should take it off my bar. It did. I'm going to go back to prestige powers, and we're going to do travel. And I'll show you the steam one. And now I can get the steam one because it's free again. And this is what the steam looks like. So this is what the steam one looks like. Kind of like steampunk, right? That's what that looks like. And that's what this team looks like. These last, I think, detailed information. Let's see if it's in here. Okay, I thought maybe, like, some of these have, they only last so long. I guess that lasts forever. But I don't want that one. I don't like it. Show me your wares. Let's get this out of here. We're going to revoke this steam one. Travel. Revoke. And we're going to get the prestige powers travel, and I want just the jump pack one. Alright, so we got the jump pack one back. Put it down here. And um, the other prestige powers is the travel is the sprints. And if you claim these, you're gonna get like 5, I think. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't think you can revoke these, but they each do a different thing. So the power surge, if you click that, okay, that's the power surge. You kind of glow when you're running. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Okay, so that's power surge. And sprint is the same as all of these. So you can only have one of these going. Let's do dash. So dash, you kind of leave like a white mist behind you. All right, so that's dash. All right, let's try quick. And quick is gonna be, oh, that's like glowy, huh? So that's from behind. That's from the side. That's from the side. And then that's from the front. So that's quick. So that's a pretty cool one. And then there's the rush. So rush is, I don't know what that is. Nebula, I guess. Oops. There we go. So kind of a nebula, huh? And we'll turn around and look at us this way. So that's rush. And the last one is slide, and this one has you slide. So that's, oops. And, oh, wrong button, sorry. And then that's slide. Now if you use one of these runs and then the athletic run, you go like almost twice as fast. Pretty cool. All right, so that's your prestige power runs, your runs. And if you click this, the sprint, that's just, it looks like it, you kind of have dust behind you, right? Oh, I gotta be running first and then I can turn. There we go. So that's just sprint, right? And it's twice as fast when you use both of them. But again, you can only use one of these and then your athletic run. So you pick the one you want and then you just use that one. And I do not think you can remove those. And I think it actually says it in here. Revoke. Yeah, you can only surrender the athletic run one, this one. You can't get rid of these. So you just pick the one you want and you right click it and you go remove from tray. So it'll always be here and it'll also be under your your enhancements. It's going to be there as well. So you just right click the one you want and tell it to remove from tray. Oops, and I just want the sprint. This one sprint for now. All right, so that's your prestige, powers, travel. All right. There is, we're going to go back to this prestige powers. Now your utility. So utility is inner inspiration, and I don't know if you can revoke these. I don't think you might be able to. It just says attacks and I'm trying to look here real quick. Combat buffs. Attack. I might have to do like 2 other videos for the utility buffs and miscellaneous. Disable all powers, only affect. Yeah, we don't want that. So the buff power. So this is what I use as inner inspiration. This gives you 3 inspirations. You click it, and every 30 minutes you can click it to get 3 inspirations. I use that to make money. I sell those inspirations in the auction house, and we'll show you that after. Mystic Fortune. I'm not sure what these 2 do. I don't know, but I do know that this will give us inner inspiration. Puts it up here. Left click it. I always move it off a bar somewhere, and then I'm going to click it now. And it just gave us 3 inspirations, and these are high level inspirations, higher than what we normally get if we were to like fight mobs and stuff. Okay, so we'll show you more of this, but that's what I get here. I don't know what these 2 do, but we're here to make money and get influence, as much influence as we can, because as you can see, 500,000 and for other things is a lot of influence that we're going to be needing. All right, and now was the next thing I was thinking of we were going to be doing. Yeah, so there are and I'm not sure what prestige powers these are. I think buff pets attacks just for fun, maybe? No. Buff pets. Okay, so prestige power buff pets. These are pets you can pick. And you cast it and then it circles and it gives you a little bit of a buff. I'm pretty sure they all do the same thing. Buff to resistance and damage. You may acquire 1 prestige buff pet for free. Additional prestige buff pets cost 1 million influence each. The dark fairy pet is like a little fairy, and it's dark in color. The red wisp is a ball of wisp. A power drone is like a circular little disc that floats around, a red disc that floats around. The powered oscillator pet is a clockwork, is a tiny clockwork with one of the propellers coming out of its head. The light fairy pet is like the dark, but it's light in color. The blue wisp pet is like the red wisp pet, but it's blue in color. The shield drone pet is, I'm not sure. There's two of these. I thought there was only one. There's the power drone pet, and then there's the shield drone pet, so I don't know what the differences are. And I'm not sure if you can, like, get rid of that. If I was to pick something, because I'm kind of playing this guy as, like, a ranger. So, like, he has pets, and he has trick arrows. So he has Beastmaster and trick arrows. So I just try to figure out, like, which one would be the best for him. It would be a green wisp, but they don't have a green wisp. It definitely wouldn't be an oscillator pet or a drone. So it's either a fairy or a wisp. I want to try the dark fairy pet, so that, because I'm kind of wearing green and brown on my outfit, so I'm going to try this and see what it is. And again, it's free to purchase one of them, and when you click buy here, all the other ones will go gray, I'm pretty sure. Let's check that out. Yeah, so they all go gray. Now I have a pet dark fairy, and I'm going to click the icon, and it'll put it down here in my bar, and I'm going to click it, and you have to place it, and we'll see what this looks like. So does that go with a ranger? It definitely is dark. Definitely dark. And it gives you a little buff here, empowering aura. And I think if we info it, slightly increases your damage abilities while also improving your resilience to damage. Now this pet dies very easily. I'm not sure how many hit points it has, but it doesn't have a lot. So if someone attacks it, it will die pretty quick, and you'll have to recast it. Let's see if it has a revoke. It does. So you can revoke your dark fairy pet. Alright, so we're going to revoke that, because that's not kind of really what I want. Prestige powers, buff pets. Let's try the light fairy pet. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what the light fairy looks like. Oh, that's better. At least it's green. Okay, yeah, it's kind of pinky too, but yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're going to stick with that one. So you can go through and look at all these different ones if you want. If you have the time, you can click it and then just revoke it after, and then look at every single one of these. So I'm not sure what the difference between shield drone pet and power drone pet. Well, let's take a look. I'm going to break this video up into little sections. So we're going to revoke the pet, revoke it here, and then the pet. Let's go power drone pet. I wonder if it's just like, my fairy died. Okay, so that's the power drone pet, and that just follows you around. Alright, so let's revoke that and let's take a look at the other one. And we want the shield drone pet. Let's see what that looks like. Because I have the power drone pet on one of my other characters. Let's see what this looks like. It looks like it just changes the color. Okay. Buff pets. Shield. Let's take a look at the oscillator pet. So I don't think this guy, like, let's see if I can get a picture of him here. So it's a clockwork, and he's kind of glowing blue-white there, I guess. Let's revoke him, And let's look at the other one. So this is shield evoke. So we want the other one, which is at the top. Power. So he's red, and yeah, so I guess it's just a color difference. So he's kind of reddish, and the other one had the kind of bluish. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so buff pet, we're gonna revoke this. I'm gonna grab the fairy, the light fairy pet. Okay. And we'll use her. Alright. Okay. We're going to cut it there, and then we're going to talk about something else here. So, besides the prestige powers, there's temporary powers. And I'm just going to scroll down, click on temporary powers, scroll down here, and you'll see your experience buffs. Okay? These are free, but what happens is you only gain so much influence. If you do a 25% booster for 1 hour, 25% XP gain. Influence gain will be reduced by 25%. You may purchase up to 8 hours. 50% XP booster. While this boost is active, influence gain will be reduced by 50%. You may purchase up to 8 hours. And then double XP is this will immediately grant the player a 100% boost to XP gain. While this boost is active, influence gain will be reduced by 100%. Okay, so if you pick double XP, you do not get any influence from killing mobs or whatever. Okay, you won't get influence. So the way to get influence is by selling to the auction house. Okay, and that would be selling your inspirations, your enhancements, and your salvage when you get some. Okay, we do not want to click this now, even though it's free. You don't get experience doing this until the end, where it gives you enough to make level 2. We do not want to do this right now, but what we want to do after we get out of the training here is there's these amplifiers, the defense amplifier, the offensive amplifier, and the survival amplifier, and you can buy 8 hours of each of these, and that's what we're looking to do. And as you can see, you need 1,000 influence to do that, and we're not going to have any influence until we get out of here. But what we're going to do is we're going to sell a bunch of stuff, sell some of these items here, and we'll have, depending on how long it takes you to do this tutorial, you could end up clicking this inner inspiration a couple times. All right, and again, we'll get back to that once that 18 minutes is up, if I've spent 18 minutes talking to you guys again. So what happens is this influence goes up every time you level. This cost goes up, so we want to do this at level 1. We're going to get level 2 when we finish the tutorial here, and if you go to Lady Liberty and level up, this is going to go up what it costs. So we don't want to level until we get some influence, and what happens is we need that influence so we can sell these inspirations. Okay, so we will be coming back here to the temporary power buffs. Okay, we will be coming back to this after we get out of the tutorial. And again, you should be watching this if you're a new player. and learning how to play the game. So I'm going to run through this as quick as I can. And again, I'm going to cut this long video up into clips, into shorter parts, and talk about each of the little things separately. Okay. But you should read all these things. Again, I'm going to go through this as quick as I can. Okay, and there will be a smart lady next to Lady Liberty, near Lady Liberty. When we get out of the tutorial. Talk about what's going on. All right, so I'm going to talk about your keybinds right now. So there is tab targeting. If you press your tab key, it will target. I have changed that. And let me show you how you do that. Okay, so we're going to click menu here, and then we're going to go to options. We're going to go to key mappings, and then we're going to scroll down towards near the bottom, and we're looking for targeting. Okay. Typically, target. I think it's target next enemy is tab, so you can tab through all of the. So you can tab through the targets as. And I changed that. I do target nearest enemy. I make Q, so it's right there. At my fingertips on the keyboard. My right, and then I do E echo to target next enemy, and that will target the next closest enemy to me. Okay, of the ones that you can see. Okay, so the ones that you can see, I target closest, and then I go next. I don't know which one went. Oh, this one over here. Next. So you can kind of jump around really quick to who you want to tab, or who you want to fight first, or attack first, or whatever you want to do. And we'll have our wolf attack that guy. And this is just training, so nothing will happen. These guys don't attack either. Okay, so it's menu options, and then go to your key mapping, and then scroll to the bottom where it says targeting, and you might decide to choose something else, or do a previous enemy, or target the furthest enemy if you want. But I find it pretty easy that I can target the guy closest to me, and then quickly go through the next ones if I'm looking to find, like if I'm trying to find the boss in the group, you can use the next one to do that. So, all right, that's really the only thing I change in the key mappings. I haven't changed any other keys in the key mappings. So, okay, let's go talk to this guy. And he wants us to defeat 2 of these guys over here. Entangling arrow. Oh, okay. I gotta remember that. My wolf is over there attacking. He's gonna come running over, hopefully. Here he comes. I don't know how good, so while we're here, I can throw a knife. I can use my nemesis as well. Power surge. Okay, get rid of these here. Remove the tray, remove the tray. So this is where you'll be setting up your powers on your bars, okay? Brawl. If you do control, press control and left click, you'll set an icon, you'll set a power to automatically activate when it's available. And since brawl is a melee, if I run up to this guy, I'll punch. If I target him, I'll punch. And I don't have to click anything. So if you have a favorite, you can only do one at a time. But if you have a favorite thing you want to do, every time I target now something, it's going to fire my entangling arrow, and then I tell my dog to attack. I'm going to target the next guy, try to stick him. But every time that comes down, it'll fire automatically, okay? But I use brawl, so to get within range, then I'll punch at him. And also your throwing knives, nemesis staff, and this is S.M.A.R.T is melee either. So you might want to think about using that one, because that one is watch. I'll show you. That's S.M.A.R.T. It's actually pretty good. And then you root that guy, entangle that guy, and then let your friends do that. Nemesis, if it hits, a lot of times we'll throw the guy backwards. I totally missed. Black Wand is a hit. It doesn't do anything. It just hits them. Throwing knife, I think, does the same thing. Nemesis staff. Let me see if I can. Oh, I'm gonna kill him with move. Let's try Nemesis staff from back here. So it's a ranged attack. See how it ejects them? It pushes them back. Right, I'm just gonna go through and kill 100 of these guys so I get the badge. And I'll cut this out and I'll speed it up, however. We end up doing that. If anyone has any questions, I'm happy to answer. If I know the answer. See, I rooted that one guy and I tabbed to the next guy. My wolf didn't attack. He's scratching himself. Endurance. I just killed too fast. I wonder if entangling arrow has damage. Slow. No, it doesn't. But it will knock him out of the sky, which is nice. I'm gonna tell my wolf. If you right click him, you can tell it to be aggressive. Okay. So I don't know if that means he's gonna just automatically attack things. Not till they attack me. Aggressive. Attack my target, maybe? Will he just attack it? If I attack that, will he attack it? No, he doesn't. He doesn't attack until they attack me. I wonder if I'm doing more damage because I have the fairy with me. Usually I've hit 100 by the time I got this far. Hopefully we're not that far away. There we go. Badge earned. That's 100 kills. That's this badge here, the isolator. Alright, let's get out of here. Defeat 4 more, because 104 is better than 100. Right, that's 4 returned. Oh, it gave me an enhancement. Okay. I think he's going to be giving us more of these inspirations. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use the auction hall because our inner inspiration is back. So if you just type //AH for auction hall, hit enter, and just drag these in here and drop them in here. All right, just leave them in there for now. You can't sell them because you have to have, there's a fee to sell things, and we have no inspiration, so we can't sell those. But we're just going to store them in here for now. And now that we have 3 empty slots, we're going to click this again. It's going to give us 3 more. Auction hall again. And we can hold 45 items in here. So drag these in here. And just drop them in there. And then we can close that, and let's continue doing our thing here. Let's give out a new contact. Leave. We got 2 talismans. And this is the final mission that we have to do. Now you can slot these into your powers if you want. These are all origin talisman, 33.3%. They're level 1s. Let's open the auction hall and look to see what do these sell for. 1. So they're not really worth selling. So you can do something else with these. We'll see what the let's see what we can just leave this here. You can see what the Supergirl will sell them to us for, the red shirt. Okay, we're gonna go in here and do this mission. Wow, that's a lot of people. How do I have my mission set? 0 to 0, huh? Oh, there's a couple people there. I'm just gonna send in woofers here. We'll do... We totally missed that guy. Let's see if our moo will kick in here. Why was moo not running? Oh, because I moved it. Because I moved it. What's our dog doing? Not bad, I guess. Where are you going, bro? Ah, I totally whiffed on that move. Alright. Flower Knight! We rescued Flower Knight. There's more. There's a table here. We gotta. I'm sliding all around here because I have both of these on. It's hard to Last time I attacked those guys over there, some bad guys came running behind me. I guess that's what triggers it. Let's send our wolf down there. Fight this one. Where you going, brother? Yep, there's our other guys. There's our level up. Alright. That's it, I think. Yep. Let's click exit to get out of here. Click contact, click coyote, and that'll put them on your bar, your compass. This way. Pressing the R key is auto run. All right. Here it tells you you have enough experience to reach level 2. Do not level up because we are gonna wait. This will take us to Atlas Park. Oh, all right. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say role playing this time. So Miss Liberty is up here, right in front of you, where we came in. This is the superpower girl. She will buy and sell stuff when you have it. We can't sell these, so I don't know what we're gonna do with those. I guess we can drop them in our. It says 30%. Let me see what a damage, natural damage is. Are these naturals? Natural, okay. Here's natural damage. That does 38.3. So I'm just I'm just gonna get rid of these. I don't care. You can't sell them, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. Yep. Okay, so we need influence. So we're gonna run over here, and by the park. There are other guys over here by these buildings, but it's a group. There's like anywhere from 5 to 8 in a group over there. But over here by the park, there's yellows and they're singles. So let's see if we can kill this guy. If he kills us. Right. So we just got 33 experience and 39 influence. And this guy likes us. We're gonna kill one more. So if we were doing double XP, we would not be getting any influence. Just 66 experience. Oh. Same thing, 33 and 39. So that's all we really need. We just need enough money to sell our inspirations. So, and we don't even have to come over here to do it, but I just do. I just come over here because this is kind of where everything is. So here's the smart lady who we did all that stuff at the beginning at, and she has the same exact things as what we had, right? So if you want to get a different item or you want to revoke one and get a different one, this is where you do it. And it's also where we're going to get the double XP and the buffs for our character for 8 hours. Okay, so now that we have some inspiration, we can do /auction hall //AH to bring up our auction hall. Now, when you look at these, like right now, it just lists the items. If you click on it, it'll tell you how much it's sold for. The last time it sold was for 100, but it's sold up to 1,000. So what I'm going to do is, if you put a 1 in here and tell it post, you're going to get whoever bid. If the last person to bid 1,000, you'll get 1,000. If the last person that made a bid for emergence only offered 100, you're going to get 100. So I'm going to say 1,000. And this is the issue here. The fee is 50, and we only have 78 influence. So let's look at these other ones and see what they sell for. So that's approximately 100 for the damage one. The bounce backs is approximately 100. Rugged is 250-ish. This is terrible 10. And here's someone bought one for 25, but they also sell for 1,000. So last week these were way better, but we're also going to look at things like salvage, which we haven't gotten any yet, but this is where we're going to try to get some money in here. We need 24,000. Because we do 8 hours times 3, it's 24, and it's 1,000 each for that. We might not be able to do what we want to do today, but I'm going to post this for 1,000. Okay, and rage. Let's do. Yeah, I don't have enough money to do it at 1,000 because it's 50. So this is why people do say 1. But let's take a look to pull it out of here. We're going to do get. Let's take a look at what the Supergirl will. The 160. So she's going to give us more money. than if we tried to do through the auction hall, right? So let's see what bounce back is. That's 100. Let's say get, and let's see what she does for that as well. Or 80. So it's almost right now better to sell there. Let's get that one. Rugged 160. We have 668 now, so we might be able to sell this. Sell this now. Can we sell it for 500? Post. Dramatic improvement. Let's try 1,000. Post. And keen insight is 100. Let's say get this one, and let's see what she'll give us. So give us 160 for it. So let's sell that as well. So we're not going to be able to get everything that we want to get because we only have 753. That's not even enough to do the bonuses. So what you can do is, I'm still going to get the XP because what I'm going to hope for is I'm going to get some salvage. And when I get some salvage, then I can try to sell that as well in the auction hall. And we got 16 minutes before we can get some more respites to see if we can sell them. Over Christmas, the auction house was way better in selling and buying things. So it's just you know, it's just what's going to happen. And I still have not leveled, so what do we want? These are buffs, right? So it's temporary powers and buffs is where we want. And again, it's 1,000 to do that. So we need to find something that will give us a bunch of money before we level. So and the double XP, you can do this forever. This doesn't go up. So even at level 20, you can do double XP and get this for free. So I'm just going to buy an hour of it for now, and let's go kill some stuff. I'm not going to level up until hopefully we get some salvage that we can sell, and then we can get those the other buffs that we want. Why am I stuck here? We got an enhancement. Inspirations is full. Got a tip. Received a tip. Tips are located under contacts and tips. And we might be able to do that with the jump pack. Oh, I forgot to turn our ferry on. This tip is for Alice Park. This will take you all around the park, and get you badges. So we just leveled up to level 3 now. But I'm still not going to level up because we want to try to get some salvage. And we can sell this enhancement as well. Another enhancement. Looking for a yellow or a red guy. There's a 3 red guy. We don't want that. Most of these guys around here are level 3s. And we're level 4 now. Another enhancement. We'll have to see how much these sell for. The red lady. Another enhancement. That's good. And now things are going to be turning blue. These are level 3s. Well, let's just do auction house, see if anything's sold. No, nothing sold yet. I don't think these are worth selling either. 100, 50. Yeah, these are. They're not selling very well. Let's go talk to the red Supergirl. See what she'll give us. So like 400, 600, 300. So that's pretty good. What is that? Give us now 3,000. We need 28. So. Looks like there's 2 sprockets over there. Let's see how good the dog does. Some yellow ones over here. Level 5. Dog's gonna die. That was close. Whew, that was close. It's a rest. Oh, we don't get rest yet. We can just do this. Oh, we can drag this to the dog. That will heal him a little bit. Let's do this kind. gonna sell some more. And that one's 1,000. So they're getting better because we're leveling up. What do we got now? We have 5,000. Nothing sold yet. These guys are all level 3s. These guys are at least blue, I guess that's good. Invention salvage found. Oh, let's see what it is. Oh, it's a yellow too. So this could be worth a lot or it could be worth nothing. Let's see. Auction hall. We're gonna sell this, see what it is. 1,000, which isn't great, but I'm just gonna put one in there and see if we can get 1,000 for it. What do we get? We did get 1,000 for it, so now we have 6,000. And we got 20 seconds to we get some more inspirations. Did I actually just like beat both of them up at the same time? I'm just gonna use these. Maybe we'll get some good ones, I don't know. I don't know if anything's gonna be good. 250. 100. 7,000. So I'm gonna post it for that. 7,399. We'll do the luck one here. I don't know if that's for drops or what. Didn't get any drops. So another group over here. Salvation. Salvage. Some source code. See how much that's worth. Oh, we sold something. So here we go. Source code 412 or 25. I'm not gonna put in one because I've gotten bitten before. So 412000. Well, we don't have enough. Maybe if we. Oh, we got the 10,000 one. Okay. Oh, we need 20,000 to post that. I guess we're gonna go with one and see what we get. It's sold for 412. We just sold $1,000 emerge. Okay, now we have 386,000. So what is this? Nothing. Okay. Did you just kill my dog? All right, so we now have $386,000. So we're gonna go back to. Now we can go level, do a lot of leveling, and buy the XP stuff. I'll show you. All right, so show me your wares and temporary powers, buffs. So now we can get all these. So we're gonna get 8 hours of defense, 8 hours of offense, and 8 hours of survival. And just click it 8 times. 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. And now we have down here survival amplifier, offensive amplifier, defensive amplifier. And as I said, this is always free. These are always free. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And that'll give us our XP bonus amplifier here. We can that's a double origin, natural and magic. I only do single origin enhancements, so I just sell this other stuff. You can sell the salvage here. It wasn't that, it was like less than 10. Let's take a look. So 250 if you sell it to her, and someone did pay 500 for one. So if you want to put it in there for 500, post. But I have three wanting to be sold now. But again, we're going to be selling our salvage, and that's going to make us some money. Now let's go level. We could level 4 times. We're at level 5 now already. Train. Flash arrow. This arrow explodes in a dazzling flash of light and sound. The targets are so blinded they can hardly see a thing. Most foes will not be able to see past normal melee range, although some may have better perception. If the foes are attacked, they will be alerted to your presence, but will suffer a penalty to their hit chance. Train your beast. I think I'm going to go with Hawk. Okay. You've received a rocket pack. Okay, so I just received this rocket pack here, so I can fly around, and we'll probably do the contact tips thing. You go to tips, and we'll do this. And I don't know if this gives you experience or I think it gives you merits, which we can show you after. Okay, let's train up to the next level, and we have 2 enhancements. I'm going to put them into my animals. I'm going to give them more stuff, I guess. Train one more time. Important, you have locked access to new power sets. This is where you can get fly from your power sets, or leap or speed or a bunch of other things. I'm gonna pass on those right now, and do I do call swarm? I'm gonna do flash arrow, I think. Alright. Train up next level. And we're gonna do those 2. Twin Shot is hanging out at Atlas Park. Go talk to Twin Shot. Alright. We're gonna talk to her because she gives a bunch of missions where you run around and do shit. And if someone power levels you and you haven't talked to her, you'll out level her her mission, and you won't be able to do it until until you're like level 60 or 50 or whatever it is. All right, so we're gonna go and do this contact tips and then investigate. And this is going to take us scale the statue of Atlas to become top dog. So you got to get up there, and you can't get up there with jump, but you can get up there with the rocket that they just gave you. So we're going to fly around and get all these marks. So these are the things that you're looking for. Oh, did I just screw that up? Usually you get another tip right after that. There we go. Badger. There's another marker right here, so I'm gonna investigate this. Look, inspect city, the flag of City Hall. I wanna look at this. Oh, here, usage left, 29 minutes. So this is good for 29 minutes and then it goes away. So. Close. I did dismiss this contact instead of close like an idiot. Okay, so the next place is Honor of the Fallen. It's over here. Don't forget R will auto, so you don't have to use your hands. Press R to move forward. Right. I screwed it up again. Somehow I screwed it up. I know there's one in here. Let's see if we'll get it back. It'll be... So there's one right here. Got a badge, but I don't know if I got a tip. Oh, we did get a tip. Okay, investigate some more. Stand on the edge of chaos. It's down here. There. Tip found. Become a hero inside her. I'm gonna grab this guy's missions. Because I can. Actually, I have natural. Where is natural? What is natural? Gift? Scientific. Genetic? Is that genetic? This guy? Ask about available missions. Put a stop to the gang activity in the office. Okay. So I want to get as many missions as I can. I don't know if you can get one from like every... Maybe you can. Probably shouldn't be flying around with this jetpack running. Talk to about zombie attacks. I guess you can. This is awesome. As many of these as I can. Speak with a detective. Use Magi. Tell the Hellions they're not liked. Right, let's follow this. Oh, nice. We got a bunch here. I think we need to do that one next. That's the tip. He's over here. Well, the marker's over here. It's inside. Somewhere up here. There it is. There, outside the window. Reward merits. Alright, so get back to Atlas. And reward merits go into your salvage. We have 5 of them. And there is a, I don't remember where it's at. Is it this way? That's icon. I think it's on the map. Hospital. S.M.A.R.T Vender right there. So I'm going to go to the S.M.A.R.T Vender over here. Because all I really care about is influence. Yep, here it is. Let's turn this off. It's a bit wonky. And is it salvage? Okay, it's salvage. I opened all these up for... So it's salvage, and then converter salvage. It needs 1, and I have 5, and it'll give me 3. So we're gonna buy this. And we're gonna buy all of them. All right. And now in our salvage, we have these converters. 15 of them. And now we open an auction hall again. No one's bought our... I'm going to drag one of these over here. We're going to sell just one. I just want to see what the prices are. 51,000 for one converter. If I do one, I want to see what it turns into. see what if it sells fast. It just sold. We got 51,000 for it. So get that influence. So can we do 14? Can only do 10 at a time. And I'm gonna chance it and say post, see what we get. And we sold all 10, and we got 510,000. And now we're at 870. We got 4. We got a badge earned because we are a vendor whore. You've earned vendor badge. I'm gonna send all 4 of them. We're gonna post again. It's sold, and we got another 204. And now we have 1 million influence. So it didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to go, but we're now at 1 million. So we can do... We can buy our enhancements. Let's go do that. And you buy them from the red girl over here. Enhancements. Alright, I mean, to figure out what we're going to do. So, I wanted to put, I think I'm going to do accuracy, attack rate, and endurance cost reduction as the first three for both of those. And then I'll put damages later. If it allows us to do that. What is it? It doesn't allow us. Oh, there's accuracy, damage, reduce endurance cost. Okay. And attack rate, enhance running speed. The dogs can run faster. Enhance defense debuff, enhance damage, enhance accuracy. Oh, I don't need to do attack rate because we can do enhance 2-hit debuffs maybe? Oh, since they're pets. It's like the same. The hawk does a knockback. Well, let's do... Well, we don't really need to do endurance cost either. Because we cast it once and then we keep them until they die. Explain to me what 2-hit debuffs is. What does that even mean? Two-hit debuff info. This strike can cripple an opponent's accuracy. So it's making the enemy's attacks worse. Snipers use special targeting techniques to increase their accuracy. This knowledge can help enhance powers that increase accuracy. So this helps my pet hit more. 2-hit buff by 20%. Okay, let's take a look at this again. Okay, so they only do 2-hit debuffs. They don't do... Let's do accuracy. Let's get 2 accuracies and get that out of the way. Accuracy, natural. Alright, so we'll put accuracy there. Accuracy there. 2-hit debuff, 2-hit debuff. Enhanced knockback. Enhanced knockback. Enhance range, enhance running, enhance knockback, enhance defense debuff, enhance damage, enhance 2-hit debuffs. Enhance defense debuff? What is that? Increase defense buffs by 20%. Increase defense buffs. I think we're going to go with enhance 2-hit debuffs. Enhance 2-hit debuffs. We're down at the bottom, right? 2-hit debuff. I hope those were the right ones. They were. Okay. And we're gonna put some damages in them. And what do we need for here? Entangling arrow. We'll go accuracy, accuracy. 2 more accuracies. 2 accuracies and 2 damages. Here's the damage. And there's accuracy. Okay, so you're gonna go damage. Then we want this stuff to be accurate. We want it to hit. Alright. Let's do... endurance, health, jump. Endurance. Did I say jump? And health? Now I gotta figure out what type of... what am I gonna do for swift? Running or flying speed? What is my character gonna use? Running or flying? I don't know yet. decorations. They're not selling like they were, but let's see how this is. So we have Call Hawk now, as well as Call Hawk. Summon wolves. Oh, we're probably going to get more than one wolf now. Flash arrow. Entangling arrow. Let's try that. We got walk. We're never going to use that. Remove. We got rest, which we'll use all the time. And then these are pet icons. Probably put that there. Pet. And then, should we even look to see if we can sell these? Two. Is that the same thing? It says plus 33 endurance. Plus 25. So take a breather is better than catch a breath. 250. Well, 250 is better than 160, but I'm just gonna hold on to those for now, I guess. I don't know what we're doing yet. Fly or jump or run. I don't know. All right, let's look at our pets here. What is that? Invalid target. That's an attack? Still only have one wolf. That's an attack. Okay. Let's go try that. These guys are all going to be white. Here's a green guy. Okay, I kind of like that. What's a flash arrow do here? Flash arrow. Oh, call the hawk. So that is pretty shitty that he's that far away and I can't call my hawk on him. Flash arrow. That's crappy too. How close do we got to be for this? Really close. So what does that do? Looking for other mobbies. These guys are just green. There's a white, some sprockets. If we flash. Should probably flash hour every time. Call Hawk is pretty quick. My dog is stuck up here because he's an idiot. We got some more salvage. Oh my god, a sound of fate. I don't even know what that is. Oh, 450,000. I'm gonna type that in there. Post. It costs 22,500 as a processing fee to do it. Someone will buy it. Someone will buy it. Ranged, moderate damage, lethal foe to hit, knockdown, fly. Using this power will grant you and your summoned beasts an accuracy and hit point buff for 30 seconds. This does not stack from the same power. You call forth a hawk to swoop in and viciously peck at your target, causing high lethal damage. The attack often catches foes off their guard and can knock them down, as well as reducing their chance to hit. This power has a good chance of granting you your pets a stack of pack mentality. So we want a flash arrow, which they don't even know happens. And then we do that. Then we do that. Oh my god, he knocked him off the thing. Where did our friend go? Whoa, nice jump, Fido. So flash arrow, hawk, dog. Hawk, dog. Oh, it's too far away. Oops, didn't do that. Oh, there's a yellow. What? Uh-oh, what happened? He just disappeared. Wait, they're back. What the fuck? Follow me. Run away, doggy, run away. Ow, bro. Just run right into me. Probably need to go level, huh? Let's do that. Let's go level. It's 11 o'clock. I can go to bed. All right, Miss Liberty. Let's train. Train beast. Train your beast henchmen to move more effectively against your foes. This power permanently bestows new powers and abilities to all of your beast henchmen. Powers gained are unique and dependent upon the type of beast henchman. This power only works on the beast henchman, and you only train your beast henchman once with this power. I guess that's an attack too, huh? Let's train our beast henchmen. Reduce endurance cost, enhance range, enhance 2-hit buffs. We want 2-hit buffs. Enhance 2-hit buffs. Let's get that. Two-hit buff. Alright. Let's sell this one. Then we'll start doing missions later. We got 6 levels and we were dicking around the whole time. So, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, more missions. Right, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to break this video up into little parts and post them on my YouTube page. So, I'll be doing that tomorrow, most likely. See how that goes. Alright, don't forget. Don't forget, get up, stretch, go tell somebody you love them. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. I got 2 wolves now.